Hello ladies and welcome back. Today's look is actually going to be from this Maybelline New York Eye Studio Color Explosion palette that you can find at your nearest drugstore. I got this one from CVS and you can see what kind of colors are in there. I'm actually going to use all these colors in this palette plus I think about 2 more colors that are MAC, and I'll tell you what those colors are when I get to those. Okay, so the look today is going to be based off of this palette. The name of this palette is number 10 Amethyst Ablazed. Okay, really pretty. Okay, so the first thing before starting my eyeshadow, I like to make sure that I put foundation on my eyes, as I said in my very first video, and then I put on a good primer on my eye. And so my eye right now is real nice and prepped, and so then I'm going to go ahead and start my look. The first thing I'm going to use is this color TATOO, and it is by Maybelline also, and it is in this really pretty purple. This is actually going to be used as my base. Okay, and this color is number 20, Painted Purple. Okay, if you can see that. The first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and apply that to my eyelid. Got a little bit of eye booger. Excuse me. Okay. So now that I have that purple base on, let me just tell you, because I forgot to say this. This is actually the look that we're going for today. Okay. So this is going to be the ending result. I already laid down that purple, my base. And then I'm going to go ahead and go to that palette. The first color that I'm going to take from the palette is this pinky color with some gold flecks in it. And I'm going to use my MAC 252 brush. I'm going to put this on the inner half of my eye. When you do this, you want to use a pat motion so that it'll be more concentrated when you put it on. Okay, I'm going to wipe off that brush, and the next color I'm going to take is this purple color here, and I'm going to put that on the outer half of my eye. Wipe that off. Okay, with my MAC 226 brush, I'm just going to go ahead and blend those 2 colors together. Right there in the middle where they meet. And so there's not a harsh line there. And as I move on, I am going to come back and replace some colors to, because I may lose some intensity of the colors. Okay, with that same 226 brush, I'm going to take this purple color, this purple V color here, and I'm going to place that into my crease. Okay, I have that nice into my crease. Okay. Next I'm going to take a MAC eye color, and it's going to be the color Saddle. And I'm going to place that right above that purple color that I just used, just to kind of buff out that harsh line. And I'm going to take it in my inner corner too, just to kind of tone any colors out of place down a little bit. Now, as you can see, I got that toned down a little bit. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the color Arena by MAC. And this is going to be my highlight color. I'm going to take that MAC brush again and apply this to my highlight. Apply this as my highlight. I'm going to take that blending brush and go ahead and blend those colors together. Okay, once I do that, right there at the peak of my brow, I'm going to come back to my palette and I'm going to use this pink color down here. This pink color. It's like a pink or lavender, somewhere in between there. And right at the top of my peak. And just kind of blend that out a little bit. Next I'm going to take, this is the Reelers and Rockers eyeshadow palette that MAC sold a while back. And I'm going to take Carbon out of there. I used to have Carbon in a palette, but unfortunately I broke it. And it got all over the place, and so I have to use the Carbon out of this. And I'm going to take this Sonia Kashuk brush. And this is a crease brush. And I'm going to take a little bit of that. And I'm going to dab just a little bit in that outer V, just to kind of intensify that corner a little bit. Once I have that set, I'm going to go back to that blending brush and blend that away. Okay, so that is all of the colors out of my Maybelline palette so far. Well, actually I'm missing one color, but I'll come back to that one. Okay, for my bottom lash line, I am using, this is from L'Oreal Paris, and it is a Hip Studio Secrets Color Chrome eyeliner. And it's this real pretty purple, and it's called Violet Volt, number 965. And I'm going to take that to the outside, up under my eye, about that outer half. Then I'm going to use another pencil, and this is by RIMMEL, and it's called an Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer in Purple Shock, and that's number 270. And this is a really pretty purple too. Okay, and I'm going to do my inner half with that. In my waterline, I'm going to use a black in my waterline. And this is Milani's LIQUIF'EYE Metallic Eyeliner Pencil. And this color is number 01 Black. And I'm going to place that on this outer half of my waterline. Okay, just like that. And with a little brush like this is the 212 SE from MAC. I'm going to just kind of just smudge it a little bit. Smudge out those colors just a little bit. Okay, from this step I'm going to take my MAC 266 brush and I'm going to take the color Brown Down. And this is actually what I use to fill in my eyebrows. So I go ahead and trace those. And I like to do my eyebrows after I do my highlight because I just think it makes it look sharper when I do it last. So I'm going to trace around there first. And then I'm going to fill it in. Alright, from here I'm going to apply my mascara, and I'm going to do that off camera, but I'm just going to let you know what I'm doing. My top lashes, I'm actually going to go ahead and comb those first to get them nice and even. Then I'm going to apply my falsies. I'm going to apply my lashes, and then I'm going to apply this Maybelline Falsies mascara on my top lash. On my bottom lash, I'm going to use this Maybelline Stiletto in waterproof. Both of those eyeshadows are in black. So once I do that, I'm going to come back and I'm going to put on my face and everything and show you the final look. Hello, and I'm back. This is actually the final look. Okay, so I'll go ahead and I'll just tell you what I put on my face after I cut off the camera as far as my face routine. I won't go through the routine, but I'll tell you what I put on. So the first thing I put on was the MAC Fix Plus Spray. If you want to see how I did my foundation, you can always go to the part 2 of my Peacock tutorial and it'll show you what I did for my foundation. But I use this, and then I use MATMASTER. And I'm 7.5. And then I highlight it under my eyes and across my cheekbone here, down my nose, top of my cupid's bow, and my chin with, let me see, what is this? Select Moisture Cover in NC45. I blended all of that when I put it on with my beauty blender. After I applied everything, I put on my Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC. And this is in dark. I then contoured with my Sleek palette, and it's also in dark, and I use that brown color. I highlighted using this color Margin. Just here, the same place I put that concealer to highlight, I put this there. On my cheek, I'm actually wearing LAFEMME blush in Purple Passion, which is this color here, and that's on my cheeks. On my lips, I am wearing half and half. Well, I first lined it with my pencil in Cork, and this is a MAC lip pencil in Cork. Then I put on half and half. And on top of that, I put on the matte cream sheen glass in Delight. Put that on top. Okay. The finishing touches that I did on my eyes, I lined my top line with ALMAYS with liquid liner, and I can't remember exactly what the description is because I've used it so much, but this is my favorite. As you can see, I like it so much that I didn't try to chew it off. The lashes that I put on is Kiss, and that is Juicy Volume 01 Extra Short. Because I wanted to keep my lashes a little simple. In my tear duct areas, I first put in the eyeshadow by MAC called Vex. And it's like a silver with purple flecks in it. And on top of that, I then put on that last color in this palette, which is kind of like a sparkly, glittery purple. And I put that in the tear duct over that Vex. And I think that's about it. So, like I said, this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time.